Oh man, it's live. What up, guys? Nick from What Up MC here, and today we are shiny hunting Dreepy for the... How many days has it been? I have been shiny hunting Dreepy since... Whoomph! Hello, how's it going? Alright, so I have... Where does it start? So these are the Dreepies, the good ones that I kept. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 boxes of Dreepy eggs. Oh my god. And then it runs into the slowpoke. I want to move these out of the way. Just in case we end up making it this far this episode. I don't think that's actually possible, but just in case. So I need to grab these eggs. Alright, so what you'll notice here, if you, if I go in here and I check summary, why did one of your streams go to 1 at night? Stream? Yes, stream. What do you mean one of my streams went to 1 at night? I'm not aware of this. Did I leave a stream on for like a really long time? I didn't stream. Oh, wait, no, one of my streams did go on till 1 at night. Oh, yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Wait, I should be more over here. Okay, I repositioned my desk, and now I'm like not sure where I should be. Any streams in what do you mean any streams in chat? What? Oh right, I have to tweet. Tweet. Alright. So you guys can hear me, right? So if you look at the eggs in this box, you'll notice that it says sounds can be heard coming from inside. This egg will hatch soon, and it says this for every egg in this box. So what I have done is I pre-walked all my eggs. Hold on, let me turn the chat off and on again. Just try and see if we can get a better color than dark blue. So yes, I pre-walked my eggs. Oh, look at that. So might end up with a lot of hatches. Wait, too far. Basically what I did is oh nice, you got Animal Crossing. I took all the eggs that I had and I walked them, and I would periodically check my party and see when it said sounds can be heard. Hey Luis, how's it going? Luis. I couldn't remember which one we settled on. I think you said it was like Lewis. I took the eggs and I walked them back and forth, picking up new eggs until it said sounds can be heard coming from inside, and then I would take all the eggs out and put them in the box. So hey, it's Phil. So now I have, I think, 4 full boxes of eggs that are like on the brink of hatching. Because I was actually talking about this last time I streamed, and I was like, I should do that. That would be super cool to have like rapid fire hatching, just like constantly hatching eggs. Stupid chat. Hey Chasm, how's it going? Why is the chat not... I said Phil's name wrong. Hey, there we go. All right. When I said stupid chat, I meant this chat plugin, not the people in the chat, obviously. So yeah. So that plan that I was talking about, I actually did. Oh, it's still doing the Piplup. So basically, if you go to all these boxes, we're a little stupid. If you go to all these boxes and check the eggs, egg will hatch soon. Yeah. And then I think the next couple, I think maybe up till the second line. Okay, it's this box. So this box has like the first 2 rows done. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. So 4. Was that 4.5 or 3.5? I don't remember. Anyways, the point is, I have a lot of eggs here. saved up. And yeah, so if you guys are wondering why the number is a little bit higher, the number is a little bit, oh, I gotta turn the lights down. Yeah, why the number is a little bit higher than it was when I ended the stream last time. If you guys are here during that stream, it's because I accidentally hatched. Wouldn't you know, as I was trying to get the eggs close to hatching, obviously I accidentally hatched them a few times. Why did I do it? Wait, do I have to make the webcam go more this way or more that? No, it has to go more this way. I moved my desk, so now it's not. Oh, whatever, that's fine. I have to remember to sit more over here. I am a big stupid. Switching to turd twig. I mean, it's the same odds, right? Wow, Phil. You can't lose what you never had. I better stock up on toilet paper. Yeah, I may have done that a little bit. Well, it's because we started buying like toilet paper just to be like, oh, just in case, like, because people are like, when we go to the grocery store, it's gone. So then when we see some, we should get a little bit. So we just be like, okay, just buy like 1 pack, not like crazy amount of packs, just like, oh, 1 pack over here. And then my girlfriend, because we just moved in and we don't have like our storage space in the garage yet, because the people who built this building are stupid. So we're pretty much like storing all the stuff in our closets and whatnot. And so we don't have room for a lot of extra stuff. So every time we buy like toilet paper, which takes up a lot of space, we just like throw it in the closet. So now there's just like random toilet paper scattered all over our place in random closets. So I keep thinking that like we're running low on toilet paper, but it's just like, oh no, it's just in the other closet. So I have been trying not to be like the crazy people who hoard toilet paper, but it's just the toilet paper so scattered every time I go check. I always think we don't have any, but it's stored in other random places. Is there, wait, I checked on Amazon, I thought they didn't have any toilet paper left. Open Twitter for 10 minutes. Yeah, I actually checked Amazon. When I went to the grocery store a couple times and there was no toilet paper at all, I was like, oh crap, does Amazon have toilet paper? Wait, did I count these? Individual dollar bills with hand sanitizer. It's not like there's a shortage of hand sanitizer or anything. Wait, let me check something. If I put a fade on the song, oh, I stopped it. If I stop it, well, that didn't fade out very well. That was a horrible fade out. That fade out though. Wait, was that already 5? So I had a thought as I was prepping all these eggs in advance for super speed hatching. I was like, wait a minute. Imagine I got the shiny in like the very first batch after I prepped like 7 boxes of eggs, and then I get the shiny Dreepy in like the first batch. That would be, you know, that would be interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of, whenever I go into stores now, they always have like a sign like in front, like, just so you know, we don't have this, and we don't have this. Like, oh. Why doesn't that fade out? Damn it. I'm trying to make this thing work. Sorry, you guys are probably getting super irritated with that song. Damn it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this on stream. I shouldn't try to figure out how my music works on stream. Fade out. Fade out. I want to make the transitions between the songs more smooth. Yeah, make sure to like the video. Wait. Oh, what did I click? Anyone want to go to the beach? Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, I mean, I don't really see the problem with people going out like to stuff like parks, as long as you're like super far away from everybody else, unless you're gonna be like touching stuff. Unless you're going to like a park and then there's like a gate to enter and you gotta touch the gate. Or if you go to like, well, a lot of kids, I mean, I don't know, maybe kids go to like jungle gyms and whatnot, and then they're gonna be touching equipment that other kids have touched and then putting their hands in their mouth because kids are gross, right? That's what kids do. They just put their hands in their mouth all the time. Spit on all the swings. Yeah, parks are closed now. They should have been closed like a lot earlier. Whoa, who disliked the stream? How dare you? Oh yeah, the guy who like licked all the stuff in the Walmart. That's so stupid. Finally gotta be Paper Mario nice. Bam. How are you gonna get to Seattle though? Aren't you not supposed to travel? Because kids are gross. Oh yeah, so if you guys remembered, like last week I said I got an email from the public health authority in my city that said I had contact with somebody that had coronavirus. At first I didn't think the email was like professional enough. Like I didn't think it was actually real. So I like messaged them back and I was like, hey, is this real? And then somebody responded and they were like, yeah, this is real. And I was like, oh man. I was like, the way that they like worded this and just like the whole formatting like kind of makes me think that it's not real, but also like the fact that it's probably written by somebody who only speaks French and doesn't speak English very well is something that's like super common where I live, so that might make it more real. Anyways, I got a call from the same place. Oh my god, these eggs are hatching so fast. I got a call from the same place like 2 days ago, and they were like following up. So I was like, okay, maybe if I got like 2 emails about it and they called me, maybe it's actually real. And they were like, oh yeah, so I just wanted to tell you, like, just want to check in after you got the email, like you didn't go out at all, right? And I'm like, of course I didn't. Sure, I totally thought that email was legit when I got it. And then, right? And the guy was like, yeah, so it turns out that you got the email like really late. I got the email like March 25th. And they were like, so it turns out the person that you had contact with a person that tested positive for coronavirus. And you had contact with them on March 12th. I was like, wait a minute. I had contact with them on March 12th. And you guys told me on March 25th. And you're only calling me now, which is like almost 3 weeks later. And like the incubation period is like usually within 14 days. So I was like, if I got it on March 12th, I only found out 13 days later, which means if I had actually got it, I would have probably started to already have symptoms. So I could have been in danger of getting coronavirus. Like 2 weeks earlier than that. If I had known. Damn it. Oh, it's that bug where the song doesn't loop. So yeah, that's the news. So apparently it wasn't fake, it was actually real. I did have contact with a person that tested positive on March 12th, and I checked like my Google location history to see where I went that day, and I went to school, and I went to the metro station, and I also went to work. So I was like, oh my god. Could you imagine if like whatever, I don't know, they wouldn't tell me who this person was and where it happened, so I can't really deduce like what, you know, whatever it was. Like if I had actually got it and I went to school and the metro station and work that day, and this was like before it was actually like a really big thing, then I could have spread it to so many people without knowing. It's kind of crazy. If you're gonna be a bad person, you gotta go big or go home. You got a car just to drive to Seattle? Name it Bird. Yeah, that's a scary thing. Like I heard like about that at other workplaces where people will be like, it's not that big of a deal, right? And then they have like people in their office that are like coughing. They're like, yeah, it's fine. There's no way I could have gotten it. I didn't travel. Hey, we got a 6 IV and we got a 0 attack. Look at how fast we're banging these ones out. Praising. I think I'm gonna change the button. Gonna change the button so it goes up by 5 every time I press it instead of by 1. What? 55. No, 5. What? Oh no. I changed it. Now it doesn't play a sound effect. Why doesn't it play the sound effect anymore? I broke the button, guys. Oh well. Dang it. I mean, it's not that it's like it's way more dangerous for people that are older. It's just like you could still die if you're young. That's why I'm like, I mean, like us young people don't really have to worry about it as much as older people, but it's still like 1%. Imagine if I told you, like, if you go outside today, you may have a 1% chance of dying. You would probably be like, oh crap. That's still a big chance. Oh, is it not 1%? It's less than that. Yeah, who knows? Maybe if you get it, you'd get like the mutated version that like kills 40% of the people. It's learning. Yeah, the NBA, the guy in the NBA who was like, there's no way I could get it right. Guys, look at me touch all this stuff. Even when like we went out to go get groceries on Sunday, we were like so paranoid. We like literally, like as soon as we came home, we like shut the dog in like a different room so he didn't like jump on all the bags and stuff that we were bringing home from the grocery store. And then we like washed our hands. And then we like separated, like, okay, this is the clean area and this is the dirty area. So then we would like put all the stuff, hello. We would like put all the stuff in the dirty area and then like individually like wipe down every single thing we bought and then put in the clean area. What? This is good. How is it going with you? You put doors in, wow. Good for you.
Hard.
The Sims is hard. I live in a big city. I don't have a 1% chance of dying every day that I know of. Would you go out of the house if you knew you had a 1% chance of dying? What? You're crazy.
You know how many times we've almost died? You were almost hit by a bus when the bus died.
I was hit by a bus. I've been hit by a bus mirror before. Yeah, that can happen anywhere.
Well, okay.
I was hit in the head with a bus mirror.
I think I'm gonna have ice cream.
Almost more than once. But it narrowly missed me that one other time. You want to bring me ice cream?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, screw you then. Get out of my office. So I was standing on the corner of a street corner in high school. And there's okay, so I don't know if the buses look, maybe they look similar. So the bus mirrors like hang from the top instead of being like from sticking out from the side. So the bus mirrors are like really high up. And I don't know if they did that on purpose just because they knew the buses like make like sharp turns around street corners if there's no parked cars there. And they try and make them high up so they don't hit people in the head. But I'm pretty tall. And I wasn't looking, and I guess the bus driver wasn't paying attention either. And so just imagine the mirrors like hanging down from the side of the bus like this, right? I'm trying to do it centered. And I'm at this corner like this, and I'm like looking over like this way. I don't know why, but I was looking over like this, and a bus was coming from back here, and it had the mirrors like this. And the bus turned right to make the turn on this corner. And as I'm just like, I'm still standing on the sidewalk. I'm just like leaning over a little bit. The bus mirror came on the corner and hit me in the back of the head. At like, I don't even know. Like, obviously he slowed down to do like the corner. But it like full on hit me. And I stumbled over and I was like, what the hell was that? Because I was dazed. I didn't realize it was a bus. I just thought, like, you know, when like something hits you like really hard, you just like have no idea what happened at all. That's only happened a few times, I swear. That doesn't happen often. Yeah, I don't think I got brain damage. To my knowledge. Yeah. Being hit by a car is usually an accident, but going out on purpose when you know there's a virus, you can put that on your resume. Yeah, I was hit in the head with a bus and I survived. We can tell. Ouch. And then it happened another time. I think it was like in the exact same sort of situation where I was like leaning out over like a corner looking at something, and the mirror passed like right by my head, and I was like, oh, not again. But yeah, the amount of times where I've seen that almost happen to other people, like I'm like, oh, tall guy, bus coming around the corner, watch out, guy. I don't know, probably, I'm trying to think like what's the closest I've ever been to dying. It was either one time I crashed a snowmobile, and like every single like different doctor or physician or whatever I saw that day, they were like, you know, you could almost die, right? I was like, yeah, it's like the 4th time they told me that today. Or like this one time I was in Italy with my friend, and we were looking at these leather jackets. I don't really care about leather jackets, but he's like, well, that guy's offering you a leather jacket for $15. That's a great price. Or 15 euros. Obviously it was a scam. And they were like, oh, let's go check our merch in the back. We have more. And so they led us down like this alley, and there was like a bunch of like tough looking dudes selling like counterfeit watches that at like the entrance of the alley that had to like step to the side to let us pass. Then they like stepped back to like block the exit of the alley as we like walked in, and we were like 15 years old. We were like, oh, this is a bad idea. We're gonna get murdered. So I don't know, either that or crashing into a tree with a snowmobile. One of the two. Or when I was a kid, I fell off a bench and I hit a fireplace. When people repeat the same thing. I mean, I guess they didn't know that they would have told me. The other people told me that I could have died. I was like, yeah, okay. It was very confusing because it was my first time ever on a snowmobile, and like, you know, like you're so familiar, like when you're familiar with like a certain like, not a stance, but like when you know how to ride a bike, you know, like, okay, you sit like this, squeeze this like pedal, or not pedal, but what would you call that? Squeeze this, whatever, handle for brake on the back wheel, squeeze this one for brake on the front wheel. Everybody knows that, right? for some reason, I don't know if it's just like a standard with snowmobiles or all snowmobiles are like this, but so you know how like, I don't know if this is actually how motorcycles work, but just from seeing movies and TV shows and whatnot, motorcycles, like you accelerate by like turning the handle. Snowmobiles, you accelerate by squeezing the handle on the right side. The squeezing the right side of the handle is accelerate, and squeezing the left side is brake. So I was like, that's kind of like a biking, but not. And so I was snowmobiling, and I was with like my girlfriend's dad, and this is like, I think how long? Maybe we were dating for like a year. Yeah, I think we were dating for like a year. And I didn't know him that well, and I was trying to like impress him and whatnot. Be like, oh, I can do everything that they can do, because I had never been snowmobiling before, and they had. And so I don't know why, but they put me in the back. So we were 3 snowmobiles. He was lead, my girlfriend was behind, and then I was behind her. And so I was like the one that was supposed to keep up the rear. And obviously I didn't know what I was doing, so we were like going in and out of these trails, and we were going like pretty slow. Well, I was going slow. They were I couldn't see them. They were gone. And I was just like, I gotta catch up. I gotta go fast. I gotta catch up. So I'm trying to like make these turns fast. I'm like, they're gonna think I suck at snowmobiling. They're gonna be like, this guy's terrible. He's so slow. Why does it take so long to catch up? So I'm trying to like go fast. And at one point I came around this turn, and I turned right. And then as I get right, I realized there's another left turn like really quick. And I was like, oh crap, there's a left turn. I don't know if I'm slowing down enough. So I'm like, I gotta slow down. So I'm starting to squeeze like the left brake to like slow down so I can make this turn. And then like it just triggers like panic mode. I was like, okay, I'm definitely going way too fast. I'm going to go over the edge of the trail, and I'm going to crash if I don't slow down. So immediately my brain goes into like panic mode at this point, and I'm like, I need to stop immediately. And so what is the first thing my brain thinks? It's like when you're like this and you have 2 pedals and you need to stop, you squeeze the right pedal, because that's like when you're on a bike, right? And you want to brake, you squeeze the right thing. So I'm like, okay, need to brake fast, squeeze the right pedal. So as I'm already like going too fast to make this turn, I squeeze the right handle, and it accelerated more. So instead of slowing down more to make the turn or just to stop, I accelerated. And it was like a trail where the edges of the trail are like this. They're like curved. So I didn't just go off the trail. It like ramped up. So I jumped off the trail. Yeah. So that was not good. And then it was sort of like a blur. I remember like hitting something. It ramped off the side of the trail, and I remember hitting something, and the next thing I knew, I came to my senses, and I was lying down. The snowmobile was like a couple meters ahead of me, and I was like, oh my god, what just happened? I was like, did I just hit something? And I was like, oh my god. And then I looked down at myself, and I was like, oh, I'm covered in snow. They're gonna like see me and know that I crashed. They're gonna know that I fell off because I'm covered in snow, obviously. So I'm like, okay, I know what to do. I gotta just get the snowmobile back on the trail as fast as possible, and then I'll just like brush the snow off, and then I'll catch up, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just really slow. It's just like whatever, you know, try to pretend like nothing happened. So they didn't know I just crashed the snowmobile. So I'm feeling fine, and I walk over to the snowmobile, and I grab like the rail on the back they used to move it. I grab the rail, and as soon as I try and like lift it up, I immediately have like a massive, immense pain like right here in my shoulder. And it was only at that point that I was like, wait a minute, I may have actually injured myself. And I just didn't even like, it didn't even register because of the shock. Where should we be at? 840 is the amount of eggs we have hatched. Yeah, it didn't even register because of the shock. And whoa, wait, you're a block away and you heard gunshots. Damn. I don't know if I've ever actually heard gunshots or if they were just like fireworks. Yeah, so then I was like, wait, I may have actually hurt myself. So I like literally like just like stripped because it was like winter, right? I had like a big jacket, snow pants. I just started like stripping things off, and I'm just like lifting up my shirt, like taking off my pants, and I'm like I can't, like I knew it hurt like when I tried to lift it, but then I couldn't feel anything because I guess I was still in shock. And oh, you can tell the difference once you hear enough. Maybe I haven't heard enough. I feel like I definitely heard gunshots in my neighborhood once. I've been the one doing the gunshots. Yeah, so I remember like just like fully looking at myself like no shirt on, like in the middle of like the woods in winter, and just like no bones are sticking out. I think I'm good. So then I'm like struggling to get the snowmobile off, and I'm like, okay, this hurts way too much. I can't do this. And then so I guess it had been long enough that like they finally like doubled back around. They saw me like with the snowmobile off the trail. They were like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. I lost control. I hit the thing. And I'm just like, oh no. They must be so disappointed in me. I'm so bad at snowmobile. I'm like, it's okay. I'll be fine. And they're like, no, it's okay. We're going to go back. So then I had to sit on the back of the snowmobile with 2 people because they were like, okay, he's probably not good at snowmobiling. He won't drive anymore. He'll sit on the back. So I was like, damn it. And I felt bad, like, for crashing the snowmobile into a tree. But the only thing that actually happened to the snowmobile was, like, the mirror popped out of the mirror holder. So it actually wasn't that bad. And yeah, so I just went home. Like, we went out to eat on the way home, and then, like, we went back to my place. Me and my girlfriend chilled for a bit. You know, just thinking, like, okay, whatever. I hit a tree. I'm just a little sore. It'll be fine. So then I wake up the next day, and I'm like, oh, my God. I am in immense pain. Something must be wrong. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, the snowmobiles had, like, these hand warmers that were so hot. It was literally winter, and I had no gloves on just because the hand warmers were making my hands so hot that I couldn't wear gloves. So I actually had, like, I still have scars on my fingers. If I had, like, my better camera, I could probably show you guys. There. Whatever. It's hard to tell. It, like, ripped the skin off the back of my fingers because I guess I slid my hand, like, against a tree. And I was like, I had no skin on the back of my finger. So it was kind of nasty. And my right side hurt here, and it hurt like here, and it hurt here. So it was like everything on like my right side hurt. So I must have hit the tree like right here on the right side. So I end up I go to the clinic, which is where you go like if you just have like a cold or wherever, just like a couple things, like little things wrong. And I go up to the lady who's doing like the triage. And so I'm waiting there, and then she's like, okay, next. And I just walk up to the window, and I'm like, I crashed a snowmobile into a tree. And then she's just like, so this is where you take a number. And I was like, oh, so okay. I was like, thank you. Okay. And I was like, okay, so I take a number and I wait. And then I actually go into the thing where they do the triage. And then I told her what happened, and she's like, okay, well, why are you here? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, why did you come to the clinic? And I'm like, I don't know, because I'm in pain. Yeah, the other people in the lobby that were waiting were just like, what the hell? She's like, you should go to the hospital. Don't come to the clinic. I was like, oh. Okay. She's like, yeah, we're organizing a transport coming right away to bring you to the hospital. I'm like, no, it's okay. My mom's here. She can bring me. Don't need to bring an ambulance. And they're like, okay. So I went to the hospital, and then I told them what happened, and they just let me through right away. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. I always hated when you're sick and you went to the clinic because you needed to get a doctor's note, or you needed to get them to tell you what medicine to buy. And it's like, I know what medicine I have to buy. I don't need to get a note. You're going to tell me cough medicine, right? So I always hated going to clinics because you have to wait 3 hours for them to actually check you out. But, go in, saying you crashed a snowmobile into a tree, and they let you right in. They take you in immediately. So yeah, they took me in and they did like x-rays and whatnot, and then like checked me out, and they're like, okay, yeah, so you fractured your collarbone, you bruised the rib, and you tore your quadricep or whatever. So yeah, I fractured this collarbone. I had a bruised rib like here, just from like hitting the tree, and I tore the muscle in my leg, in the front of the leg, somehow. Probably, I once fought Frieza. That's how you fast track to the front of the line. So, yeah, they let me straight in. Damn, almost hit 100 eggs already, and it's only been 40 minutes. Oh damn, it's kind of slow actually, considering I pre-walked these. So yeah, the amount of times that at that point, once I like did all that, the amount of times they were like, you know, you could have died, right? You know, you could have died. I was like, yeah, I get it. I know I did something stupid. And then they gave me like a neck brace, which is like, it's kind of like a bra but backwards. It would like go around my arms like this, and it like joined together in the back to keep you from like slouching. It would make me do like this all the time, so it would like keep my neck like straight, like super straight, and my posture like perfect, so that my collarbone could heal. And they were like, okay, so imagine like this is like how it should feel like when it's like normal. I was like, okay, and they're like, and they like tie it tighter, like that's how you need to put it, because you need to make it like really tight so you don't move at all. And I was like, oh crap, I hate this. So it was super tight, and I had to wear it, and people like looked at me weird, and they were like, oh, is that, where did you get that? I need to work on my posture. Where should I buy one of those to fix my posture? And I was like, I crashed a snowmobile into a tree. You don't want to buy this thing for your posture. This thing's horrible. Yeah. I hated that neck brace so much. I was so happy when they told me I didn't need it anymore. Not neck brace, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Collarbone brace? Shoulder brace? That thing made me throw up once, which is weird. My friends and I took a trip to New York, and we were staying in a hotel in New Jersey. And one night we got like pizza and subs from New Jersey, and I didn't feel well the next day after that. And my girlfriend was putting the brace on me because I kind of needed help to put it on. And I was like, okay, you have to make it like a little tighter. And so she's gonna put it on me, and she takes a strap in the back that needs to tighten, and she squeezes it like as tight, like so tight, and I just like it squeezed too much, and I was just like, oh my god. And my friend was like in the bathroom like doing her hair or whatever, and I was like, move out of the way. And I like sprinted over to the bathroom, and I threw up. I was like, oh my god. I don't know if that was just we ate something bad last night from New Jersey. There was something bad with that pizza or that sub that we ate, or it was either that or like a combination of just putting a shoulder brace on too tight, and it squeezed my chest so much, it just like squeezed the puke out of me. Yeah, that's what I tell my girlfriend every time I tell that story. I was like, you know, you literally squeezed the puke out of me. That's how tight you tied that shoulder brace. It was too tight. Yeah. It wasn't even like my stomach, because the brace was like up here. So it was just like it squeezed me like here. So it just made like everything like, all right, let's talk about stuff that's not gross. I have no other topics. Oh man. I was hopeful when I was like, you know what? Hatching 4 boxes of pre-walked eggs, what could go wrong? I wonder where that brace is. I've never like thrown out anything like medical like that. Like whenever I had crutches, I think we actually had 2 sets of crutches in my old house, because like we got one like old wood set at one point, or we inherited a WhatsApp from somebody else. Hey, Ultra Logan, how's it going? What do you mean it's really slow shiny hours? You mean not many people are shiny hunting right now? Yeah, I remember, and then we just got like, and then we got like metal crutches, I think another time when I needed them. Cause I'd be getting into accidents and and whatnot. So we still have those, and I've had like leg braces that are just like all around the house. So it's just like when you're cleaning up old stuff, you just find like random stuff that used to, like, oh, this used to be my neck brace, so this used to be my crutches. Oh, you saying there's like a drought right now? Not a lot of luck going around. Well, I was hoping to give myself, I don't know, not exactly give myself a little bit extra luck, but just give myself a little bit extra chance with these eggs. But looks like it's not gonna pay off. I pre-walked these all these eggs, so I just have to walk them a little tiny bit. $2020. Yeah, bad luck for the world means bad luck in Pokemon. Let me just double check my spawns in Pokemon Go. I need to get something to like put my phone on the computer so I can play Pokemon Go and Sword at the same time. If my computer can handle it. Nothing to shiny check here. Well, Nidoran. I can't really afford to catch anything right now in Pokemon Go because I'm running out of Pokeballs. Eevee. Apom. What else is shiny here? There's a Meowth. Nope, no shinies. Alright, are these ones pre-walked? No. Okay, this box is still pre-walked. Okay, we still have a little bit more. A little bit more pre-walked eggs. I need this, I really wanted to start the shiny lock this weekend. I was thinking about maybe so that I'm not doing like the shield shiny lock like literally every single day. I was planning on like doing a couple streams like in between just shiny hunting. So maybe if we don't get the Dreepy before then, we can like still, you know, do a little bit of progress in Pokemon Shield and go back to shiny hunting another day, and then a little bit of progress in Shield. Battle me one day, you coward. Oh yeah, it's true. I need to set a reminder for me to actually build a team. So I want to sign up for that tournament in 2 weekends from now. Or is it one more weekend from now? Not this weekend, but the next weekend there's a tournament. An actual Pokemon tournament, because I know there's like one that's being organized by some other content creators. Yeah, I wanted to start the shiny lock on a weekend, because weekend streams seem to be more fun than weeknight streams, because I haven't been able to do weekday streams because now I'm back at work and school. I mean, I guess I could stream in between work and school, but I'm not sure if I start streaming in the middle of the day, if people from work who know what my channel is, they'll be like, hey, if your class is done, why don't you start work? That song just ended all of a sudden. Damn, these things are hatching so fast. So we've already passed the amount for Grookey, because I did 792 for Grookey, and I think that was my longest hunt so far in this gen. Also, did I mention that I think that I may have already hatched more than this, because I don't think I was tracking the number of eggs that I hatched accurately. Before I started hunting it on stream, I was like, I wasn't really counting. I was sort of just like hatching whatever, and then before I would delete them all, I would count how many boxes I had like before deleting them. And I think I forgot like a whole set, so it might have been like 6 boxes worth. So we might actually be over 1,000, but yeah, it's only been like 880 from when I've actually been properly counting it. Yeah, in the time since I started shiny hunting Dreepy, my girlfriend has gotten both a shiny Dragapult and a shiny Dracloak from raids. So that's so much fun, right? When other people get the shinies that you're going for. But at least she will only have stopped counting. She'll only have Dracloak and Dragapult in her decks, and I'll have all 3. Well, actually, they'll evolve in Shield, so. Yeah, I guess it can be demoralizing. I mean, if I'm doing a hunt offline, I think it's probably better for me to just count like. Yeah, just count like as I delete them rather than counting like every single time one hatches, because then it gets like repetitive. But like, I like to look back, like when you get the shiny and you look back and you're like, wow, that's how many I did. Damn. $1,000+ for Gossifleur. Wait. Why are you hatching Clink eggs while you're hunting shiny Gossifleur? I think my worst hunt is probably something in like the upper thousands. I don't think I've ever gone over 2,000. Maybe. Oh, so you're going for Clink. You're gonna Clink to take a break from Wooloo. I mean, sorry, Gossifleur. I read the message above. Yeah, I have like a bunch of different hunts going on, like the Poke Edge app, just because I was like, hunt this for a little, next, hunt this for a little, next, hunt this for a little. Imagine I thought I was doing Masuda this whole time, and I actually wasn't. Wouldn't that be horrible? Oh no, wait, we should be at 885. Yeah, another reason why I really wanted to stream was because I was just like building up these eggs and like pre-walking them, like I said before. So the eggs are starting to take up too much space in my boxes. I was like starting to organize doing like a living dex. I was like, wait a minute, I'm running out of space, and I can't just put them into Pokemon Home to make space because you can't put eggs into Home. So I'm literally like, these eggs are gonna take up my whole box. Damn, I need to go to sleep earlier. I want to try and get a Galar living dex, just so that once I beat Shield, I can literally just like take the entire dex and just go bloop, shiny charm please, and then bloop, put it right back. So I don't need to do the whole getting the whole dex process in another game. Yeah, it turns out all the random like wonder boxes and random raids I've done, I almost have like, I would say I probably have like 60% of the Galar Pokedex, just like from what I got this game. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of going back and forth between like methods where you just like you pick stuff up like as you go and you hatch it like on the fly, or if you just like save up a bunch of eggs and like rapid fire them. I don't know which method I prefer. All right, I think these next 2 rows are the last rows of pre-hatched eggs, unfortunately. Pre-walked eggs. Sadness. Yeah, so I think I have like 60% just from like this game alone. That's not counting. I have somewhat of a living dex in bank that I still have to transfer, so I might get a lot more completion there. Excuse me. But my end goal for like a full living dex is I want to try and make it so that every Pokemon in the living dex is something that I either caught or bred myself, so nothing is going to be traded except for like maybe like certain version exclusives that I don't have the games for. But I think I have most of them. I should be able to get most of them in any game I have. And I guess maybe mythicals. So I want everything in there to be like personally caught or bred by me. And then also I want to try my best to make everything in my living dex a hidden ability Pokemon. Cause I just wanted to have like, I want my living dex to be like a whole, like a full place. Like if ever I need to go somewhere like for breeding, I can go to my living dex and I know that I'll have any hidden ability. Because like once you have the hidden ability, you can basically get any ability, right? But it's like if you have if you have regular abilities, you can't necessarily get the hidden ability. So that'll definitely take a while. I just hope home sticks around for a while. It's not like bank. I mean, I guess bank was around. How long was bank a thing? Is bank a thing for like, what game was out when bank, was it X and Y? Was bank pre Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? I think it was. Okay, so bank's actually been around for a pretty long time then. But yeah, I feel like home will stick around more because bank is the problem with bank is that it's kind of like a, I don't know why this term is popping in my head. It's like a closed loop, right? Hold on, let me just double check. We were at 770, so I hatched 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that crazy? 4 full boxes since I started. Okay, so 895 is correct. 4 full boxes in an hour. Yeah. I remember like when people were talking like, oh, this is why Snapchat is gonna die, because it's a closed loop. It's not like Instagram or Twitter where you can link out to other sites and blah 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 whatever, or you can share this post or share this. Like Snapchat is like, oh, you can't share out of the whatever. It's like a bank only exists in your DS, right? You can't access it from anywhere else. With home, you can actually get it from other places. You know, you can get it from your, what was that beast? Yeah, so I was like, if they're gonna make, if they made home like on the phone and on the Switch, then that makes it seem like it's gonna like last for a much longer time. Cause how many gens? Do they make like 2 gens per console? Gen 1 and 2 were on Game Boy Color. Gen 3 and oh no, wait, Gen 3 was the only one on Advance. And then they moved straight to DS. I wonder how long the Game Boy Advance was actually out then. So DS had Gen 4 and Gen 5. And then 3DS had Gen 6 and Gen 7. So, I mean, we're probably going to have Gen 8 and 9 on the Switch, right? I can't imagine what they would do after the Switch. The Advance was like the Wii U stopgap. I guess that's kind of true. Yeah, I never really thought about how there was only like one generation on the Advance. I mean, I guess there was kind of Gen 7 on the Switch. I don't know if people attribute Let's Go to Gen 7. I don't know, but it can go, you can put something in Let's Go from Pokemon Home and then back to Let's Go. Does that mean that it's a Gen 8 game? Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to put so much work into doing like a full living dex on the Home and then it doesn't transfer well into whatever the next thing is. But I guess I'll definitely get a lot of use out of having a living dex. I mean, that's the tricky thing though. If I ever like restarted a game and I wanted to get like a shiny charm like really fast, I'm running around with Dreepies, aren't I? Yeah. And I wanted to get the shiny charm really fast. It sucks because I couldn't like reorganize my Galar Pokedex living dex into like a national living dex. Because then once I organize it into like a national living dex, then I can't just plop it into Sword and Shield as easily, because then the boxes will be mixed with like Pokemon that can go into this game and Pokemon that can't go into this game. Oh man, does that mean I have to make a regular living dex and a Galar living dex? Oh, no. Oh yeah, Meltan and Melmetal are considered Gen 8 Pokemon. Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe like if they go to like a new just because Home exists as like a phone app, it can go like maybe once the Switch is not a thing anymore. A Pikachu dex. Just the different versions of Pikachu. I actually realized I had like a bunch of different hat Pikachus in Ultra Sun, I think. I have to check if they can actually go into Bank or if they can go into Home. So yeah, I have like 60% of the living dex complete with just stuff that I caught in this game and got traded. Probably get up to like 80 or 90% once I transfer my somewhat living dex into Bank. I mean from Bank to Home. And then I just gotta evolve some stuff and breed some stuff for the others. And then I'll be able to just plop them into Shield and get a shiny charm. Huh. Someone's trying to find their lineage without a family tree. Poor Meltan and Melmetal. I've transferred so many Meltans into Let's Go. I just had like a bunch of parks that were like completely full of Meltans. And then just the other day I was like checking like maybe I should only be transferring like really low CP Meltans to make them easier to catch. Because my girlfriend was trying to catch them like a couple days ago and she was having like a horrible time. So I was like, maybe I should only use the lower ones. So I was trying to compare like, is it easier to catch a low CP Meltan versus a high CP Meltan in Let's Go? And damn, these are not the pre-walked eggs anymore. And so I go to catch a Meltan and Let's Go to test it out, and it's like new Pokedex entry. I was like, wait a minute. I've had this game since I've had the game for like a year and 5 months since like it came out, and I had never caught any of the Meltans that I brought over from Pokemon Go. Just been sitting there accumulating in the Pokemon Go park for years. You just played for the Go Park? Yeah, I had a friend who just wanted to get to the Go Park as fast as possible, and he messaged me and he's like, "Hey, I'm in I don't know where he was. He was like, I'm at the second gym. How close am I?" I'm like, "What do you mean close?" This music's too quiet. He was like, "How close am I to getting to transfer my Pokemon from..." Damn it! I keep lowering the music when I'm trying to make it louder. He's like, "How close am I to getting to transfer my Pokemon?" I was like, "Are you serious? You're at the second gym. You're not very close." A shiny Diglett, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to double check. I transferred one Pokemon from Let's Go just to check like how it would work. I transferred like a shiny Charmander, and it got Blaze, so I was like, I guess it just defaults to like one of their basic abilities. They probably can't get hidden abilities. What's H? Animal Crossing. No. ANCH. Oh, ACNH. I get it. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, new Wurmple. Shiny Wurmple? No. Might be. I'm like trying to figure out the name for a game that doesn't exist. It's okay, I'm used to deciphering typos. My girlfriend types horribly all the time. It's like a different language when she types. Yeah, it's not a bad game. I realized like I have 2 accounts on my Switch, and I realized I actually played, like I wanted to play through the game so badly, but I also wanted to like stream and record or whatever when I was playing through it. So I started like a second game so that I could continue playing, and I didn't really get that far. But I was just like, damn, I liked this game enough that I wanted to play 2 playthroughs. What's the question? If the world was ending in a few days, how would you honestly spend your final days? I don't know. It would be pretty horrible to try and get some plans done. I feel like there's like a lot of people that I would want to like hang out with, but they would just be like, "No, my family doesn't want me to go anywhere because this could be the last time we ever see each other." Yeah, I would definitely like rewatch some of my favorite movies, hang out with some friends as many friends as I could. Eat so much junk food and drink all the Coke. I don't know. I feel like if your goal was to like you wanted to travel somewhere before the end of the world, I feel like there'd also be like a ton of other people who would also want to do that at the same time. I feel like it would be impossible to get anywhere. Yeah, if it's like such a short amount of time, like your best option is just to like hang out with people who are near you. Just have fun where you are. I guess that's kind of what we're doing right now. Hunker down. Thank you, Adrian. Good luck to you as well if you're also doing a shiny hunt. Oh yeah, that's true. Imagine if it's like the end of the world and you're like, "Oh my god, the world's ending in 3 days. I gotta fly to Hawaii." Or not, Hawaii's way too far. I gotta fly to Florida or something. I don't know. If I could get a flight anywhere, somewhere that I would want to see before I died, I don't know. What's something if you could get a flight anywhere in 3 days before you died? I mean, I probably would have said Japan if I hadn't already been there. I feel like there's not really anything there that I would want to see like again. I don't know, maybe the Grand Canyon. That's probably something that's like really cool to see. Or like fly somewhere like up north to see the northern lights if possible. But I guess that depends on like that would also depend on the time of the year. Or somewhere where you could just like get a really good view of the meteor that takes us out. I had this like planned out when there was like the last, was it a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse? The one where the moon blocks the sun. Solar eclipse? I think it's a solar eclipse because the sun is the one that's eclipsed, so it's called a solar eclipse. When there was one, I think it was like a couple years ago, I was just thinking like when this happens again, like when's the next time this happens again? And I looked up like when is the next one that affects like our area, and I was like, oh my god, there's one that's like not even that far away. I think it's like 4 years from now that passes like almost directly over like our city. And then I was like, because it shows like the exact path, and then it's like if you're on this path you have like 1 minute, like 30 seconds of total darkness. Like if you're this close, it's like a minute of total darkness. If you're this close, it's like 2 minutes of total darkness. So I'm like, all right, our island is like pretty much very close to the center. But then I was like, wait, if I go just a little bit over here, you know, if I drive like an hour out of town, we can get to a place where it's like 30 more seconds of total darkness. So I'm already like planning the trip. I'm like, once this happens in 4 years from now, I just gotta drive an hour out of town and we'll have like even more total darkness. And I was just like looking like what's in this area that's like around, and then I just found like a mountaintop where you can go and see like in almost every direction. I was like, this is the spot. In 4 years from now, I have to go to this mountain to get a perfect view in every direction, and it's like almost in like the perfect center of the path where you get like the maximum amount of darkness when the sun is eclipsed. And then I was just thinking like how many other people are gonna think of the same thing and think of the same mountain, and then like everybody's gonna come up to the top of this mountain. This top of this mountain's gonna be crowded as fuck. There's gonna be a bunch of people like looking up at the solar eclipse. Damn, it was cloudy. Yeah, it was definitely noticeable. I remember going outside when it was passing by somewhat near us, and like you could definitely tell it's weirdly dark for some reason. And it didn't look like the kind of darkness like when the sun is just coming up or when the sun is just going down. It was like a weird sort of color. I was like, wow, that's cool. I was like, I can't even imagine how much cooler this would be if it was actually like more dark than this in the middle of the day and for a lot longer. Yeah, I imagine like all those people who like go on TV and they're like, I have the biggest bomb shelter in America, and I live in Wisconsin at this address. No, they never give their exact address, but I feel like if you knew like the area, you'd be like, I know where the hell that guy is. Those people would probably have like thousands of people like in front of their thing, like, hey, there's a meteor coming, can you like let us in? And he's like, sorry, I only have enough food for me and my wife and a bunch of people who gave me a lot of money. Damn, being in a college orientation during a solar eclipse. Gotta steal the mountain. Yeah, that'd be weird to wake up during an eclipse. It would just be like a weird, you'd be like, wait, how long did I sleep? I think I've only had like that experience like once or twice in my life where it's like you wake up and it's like completely different outside from like what you expect. Like I remember one time I pulled like an all-nighter when it was like my prom in high school, and I went to sleep like at 3 p.m. the next day, and I felt, no, maybe it was like, I think it was like 12 or something, like 12 or 1 p.m. in the middle of the day. I fell asleep, and I slept fully like from 12 p.m. that day till like 10 a.m. So like 22 hours of sleep. And I remember just like, I remember when I fell asleep, I remember waking up thinking like, oh, I'm probably going to wake up. It's going to be like 9 p.m. or something. It's going to be weird. I'm going to like be waking up at 9 or 10 p.m. And I wake up and it's like the sun is out. And I was like, I must have only fell asleep for like an hour or two. And then I checked my phone. It's like the next day. And I was like, what the hell? How long did I sleep? Hey, Soren, how's it going? Welcome back. The Delta episode. Yeah. It's crazy like how small a meteorite would have to be to just wipe everyone out. It's like, yeah, it doesn't even have to be that big and it would just wipe everything out on the planet. Damn. Gravity is our enemy. I don't know if this is kind of related, but it's something I just like found out a few days ago. Did you guys know that nobody has been on the moon since 1972? Isn't that crazy? I mean, I didn't think they were like constantly going to the moon since like the moon landing, but I was like, wait a minute. People were only ever on the moon from like 1969. Not they stayed there the whole time, but like expeditions on the moon only lasted from 1969 to 1972, and nobody's been on the moon since 1972. I never really thought about that. How many TVs I can see? Like, what am I gonna do with all these TVs now? Oh, that sucks. A level 100 shiny fracture. Yeah, that's I don't. Sorry, I mean, I don't want to make it worse, but I don't even like shiny fracture that much. Yeah, the Haxorus family is just like it's like one of those families where I actually like most people, like when they like a certain Pokemon, they only like the final form or they only like the base form. Most people only like the final form. I like for Axew and Haxorus, I actually like both. I actually like both Axew and Haxorus like pretty equally, I would say, but Fracture, I'm just like, I don't really like Fracture. I don't know what it is. Wait, you can give them a rare candy to evolve at 100? Oh, you gotta try that out and tell me if that works. Yeah, Axew is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I have this little Axew on my desk. Look at him. Look at him. He's so tiny. That's my boy. Oh, shoot. Joe Merrick did it on Twitter. Oh. I don't think Joe Merrick would lie. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, wait, so it's only a rare candy. It's not like XP candy. I did something like really stupid like that where I had like a bunch of Pokemon that I got these Pokemon. They were like really good IVs. I like EV trained them, and I'm like, okay, I have all these Pokemon, I'm gonna use them for raids. And I just like was dumping like XL candies into them like one by one, like level 100, level 100, level 100. And then I took a Litten and I was like level 100, and then it leveled up to 100 and it evolved, and I was like, wait, why did I do that? It's like I just took a Litten, leveled it up from like level 5 to 100. It evolved into a Torcat, and I was like, wait a minute. this is a level 100 Tortercat. And I can't evolve it now. So I turned off the game. And luckily, it just went back to before I leveled up all the Pokemon. So I had to like level everything up again. And I leveled it up to like level 50 and then evolved it. And then leveled it up to an Incineroar at level 100. Nope, I haven't got the Shiny Dreepy yet. That's cool. I will definitely try that. Yeah, still going for the Shiny Dreepy. My tactic that I was trying before the stream did not work out very well. I pre-walked 4 boxes of eggs in preparation for this stream. And I just rapid fired like 4 full boxes of eggs. Just like swapping them out, hatching them instantly. And it did not work. I actually had an idea of how this could work even better. But I only thought of it like after I'd already done 3 boxes. Where instead of hatching the Dreepy, instead of walking them and then like constantly checking my party just to see when it said that they were close to hatching, I was like, wait, I should just take 5, run around, and then get to the point where it says, oh, and then the first egg hatches, and then I know the next 4 eggs are like literally 1 step away from hatching. So then I just take those 4 eggs out. And then so it's like I don't get 5 eggs every time, but I get 4 that I know are like right 1 step from hatching. So I was like, with all the time I wasted like checking the party like constantly because I was worried about getting too close and going over, I was like, I probably could have just done that other method where I just hatch the first one and then save the next 4 and build up as many boxes like that way. I don't know, maybe that would have gone faster. But then it would have just been like a bunch of boxes. The entire like shiny hunt would have been just like move these out, move this out, move this out, move this out. But that's good that they implemented a way to fix that, because I guess you could kind of be really mean to people and do stuff like that. I mean, I guess any Pokemon that's like you evolve with a stone or you evolve it like from trading, you can still evolve them if they're at level 100. That's why, ooh, 6 heavy. That's why I wasn't too worried in like. I think I had a couple level 100 Growlithe in Let's Go. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll just Firestone it eventually. But then I had the Charmanders. They're getting up to like 95, and I'm like, okay. I know I keep stopping his evolution, but I think I gotta evolve him at some point, or else I'm not gonna be able to evolve him anymore. You could catch level 100s. What? Level 100 Magikarp. I don't know if I'd say bad luck just yet. 920 isn't that bad. Maybe once we hit like 1200, at that point it might be like, okay, it's starting to get a little long. Oh yeah, you having some better luck than me? Adrian, you got, oh well, I mean, you got a shiny fracture. Hopefully that trick works for you if you have a rare candy on you. I was wondering, like, in Pokemon Go, like, I'm lucky that I have a lot of spawns at my new place where we just moved. But there's been like a couple events recently where they released new shinies, and I'm like, okay, I know it's not guaranteed for you to get a shiny if you click a lot, but I have clicked a lot of stuff. And I see like people posting online like, oh my god, I clicked my first one and I just got it. So I'm like, okay, I know Niantic made increased spawns, like, since people aren't going outside as much, but in like, when they increase the amount of spawns, did they decrease the shiny odds? Because they're like, oh man, people are going to be seeing so many more Pokemon. We don't want to make it too easy to get a shiny. So when they increase spawns, they would decrease shiny odds to try and like balance it out. I don't know. Maybe they did that. 13 eggs. Damn. Yeah, a lot. I've heard that a lot of times. Casuals who don't play. I like literally witnessed that in action. Like, was that a week ago? Like, we went to go walk our dog. Like, we wanted to go walk for like a quick walk, but it ended up being like an hour and a half. And I think it was when there was like still the psychic event in Pokemon Go. And I'm like, okay, there's a lot of psychic type shiny that I don't have, so I'll try and play a lot during this event. So I'll try and get one that I don't have. And Natu has been out in Pokemon Go as a shiny for like 2 years, and Natu is like a pretty basic common Pokemon, and I still have not found a shiny. So I was like, okay, psychic event, Natu's everywhere. I'm finally gonna get one. Wouldn't you know, I spent like an hour and a half walking outside, like clicking so much stuff, having incense on, like seeing so many Natus. No shiny whatsoever. Then as soon as we finally like finish our walk, we come home. I open up my other phone that has a different account on it. I literally, after walking around for an hour and a half, we get home, sit down on the couch, grab my other phone that I didn't bring on the walk. I just left it at home. That has a different account, like a noob account on it that I almost never play. Open it. There's a Natu in our place. I click it. It's shiny. How? How can you walk around for an hour and a half checking everything? Nothing. Account that never plays, hasn't played the game in like a week, opens, clicks one thing, shiny. That's just... Come on, man. You gonna tell me that's RNG? And I'm kind of like a purist in that, like, I don't want to be the kind of like person that like shiny hunts. Not that I have anything wrong, and not against any people who do that, but people who have like multiple accounts and they just use those accounts to like double a shiny check, and then when they get the shiny, they just trade that to their main account. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I want all the shinies on my account to be either like shinies that I got personally, or because like I actually traded for them and I gave it to like an actual person for something of value, not just like I'm gonna play 4 accounts so that I have 4 times the amount of shiny checks and then just trade all the shinies to my main account. I mean, if that's what you like to do. I like to use multiple accounts so that I can raid, because there's a lot of times when there's a lot of raids that I could be doing, but I can't because there's nobody around. Sentret, nice. In I guess with Sentret you can do the horde method maybe in Alpha Sapphire. Maybe it's one of the Pokemon that can pop up in hordes. It was debunked. Yeah, I would assume that like it's not. I would assume like there's actually not like an increased chance for casuals. It's just like, you know, when somebody who's like super hardcore gets a shiny, they're just like, whatever, it's a shiny, I already have this, I'm not gonna like make a big deal about it. But when a casual gets a shiny, there's so much like, they're so surprised that they're like, look at me, look. They like post it everywhere. So I feel like it's more common for people seeing like casuals posting shinies just because they, you know, it's a big deal for them. And obviously there's going to be way more casuals playing a game than hardcores, just because that's how games work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full boxes means we should be at, yeah, 925 is correct. Damn, Shiny Houndour is really cool though. I actually worked. Shiny Houndour is like one of the shinies that means a lot to me, just because like I didn't get it when it originally came out, and I really liked it. And when it was kind of like a re-release for like Halloween, when dark Pokemon were spawning in increased numbers, I was like, okay, I really want Shiny Houndour. I'm going out every single night and I'm hunting this. And I finally got it, and I was like, yes. Worked so hard for this one. I earned it. Oh yeah, I almost soloed a T-Tar raid in Pokemon Go back when they buffed super effective damage, but they didn't. It was after they buffed super effective damage, but before they increased raid bosses HP, because they were like, wait a minute, we made super effective attacks too strong, and now people can like almost solo raids. I did solo Absol though. I soloed an Absol without like the best friend in the lobby trick. And I ended up getting 100% Absol from that raid, which is actually pretty cool. I have that video on Twitter, I think. And then a couple days later, I almost soloed a T-Tar. It was like cloudy weather, full team and max Machamps. I got like so close to like finishing it off. I just like, you know, bad luck with like the lag from like the raid starting late or ending early. And the raid was about to end, so I was like, whatever, okay, I'm just gonna use a second account so I'll actually beat this, so I don't lose the raid, because the raid was about to end. Like, I'll just actually beat this with a second account, and then I'll try again another day. And then literally like the next day they like buffed raid boss's HP, so you couldn't solo T-Tar anymore, and I was like, damn it, I could have had that under my belt. Could have had soloed a T-Tar raid once, but they buffed the HP, so I never got to do it. Yeah, Sentret, Furret's a cool shiny. Sentret's like kind of cool, like the ghosty pale one, but Furret's really cool with the pink. Oh man, Shinx is such a good shiny too. Oh yeah, I feel that way about Growlithe. Growlithe is like the elusive shiny for me in Pokemon. Well, actually, not so much. Like for us, we kind of like because Montreal is basically like an island, so we get a lot of water spawns. Also, the fact that water is like the most common type in the game, I think, or like second to normal maybe. There's just so many water spawns, and I see Shelter constantly, and I've seen like 3,000 or 4,000 Shelter without getting a shiny yet. But yeah, Growlithe is actually like my favorite Pokemon, and I have yet to get a shiny Growlithe in Pokemon Go. But it doesn't spawn around here very often, so I guess it's kind of expected. Yeah, Geodude's a cool one. The Cheeto Orange. I got really lucky with Shinx though. I got Shinx in Pokemon Go, I think like a week after it came out. When it came out and it was like the new shiny of the batch, and it was in like 10-kilometer eggs, and everybody was like, oh man, I really want shiny Shinx. And then it was just community day. Oh, I filled up the wrong spot. Yeah, I think a lot of people hated me for that one. It was like community day, and we were inside like the main lure spot downtown. There was like maybe, I don't know, like dozens if not like 100 people like all gathered around this area inside of one of our universities here. And I was recording a video, and after I put the camera down, I wasn't recording, my eggs just hatch, and I have like a 10K, and I see it, and it says shiny Shinx, it hatches, and I was just like, oh my god. And I was like, what? And my girlfriend saw it, and she was like, oh, I hate you so much, because she likes Shinx. And I just, as soon as I grab it, I just like look up, and I was like, where are my friends? And I see like, oh, I know that guy over there, I know that guy over there, I know that guy over there. So I literally like held up my phone, I was running, I was like, look, shiny Shinx. And then like all the random people who like I didn't know, they were just like, oh my god, I hate this guy so much. This guy is shiny Shinx. I don't know, I've had pretty good luck with shiny hatches and eggs on community day. I don't know if they're boosted rates. I feel like it would make sense if they were. Either that, or it's just like people play so much more on community day, so it's like a larger amount of like actual people hatching that you think that the shiny odds are increased when they're actually not. One of those things. end of the world event. I don't know. I wonder, like, if everybody who like works on the game just stopped going to work, how much longer like would the game last? Like, I'm assuming like there's still servers like that run automatically, obviously, but like, is there ever any like maintenance that they have to do like on a daily or like a weekly basis that would keep the game going? Like, if they just all stopped going to work, would it just like stop working at some point? There's like so many things. If you're like, oh, if the world were about to end, I would want to do this thing. And it's like, do you think the people that work at this place really want to be at that place? I think there's people that work there really want to be at work in the last couple days of the world. Yeah, do you think people who would like super hardcore against spoofing would just be like, you know what, the world's ending, I'm gonna spoof? I guess, I don't know, I guess there's other methods in like older games that people miss. Like, I think that's, I saw like the developers saying that like they try and make like different methods like every game. They try and make like, when there's like certain features that that's like, oh, the cool feature that they, like, why didn't you implement this? Like, why did you have Pokemon following you in Heart Gold and Soul Silver and then you never like added it again, except for like Let's Go, I guess? It's because they want like every game to have like its own unique things, that if you ever want to like go back and play an old game, you're like, oh, I want to go back and play this game because I want to have Pokemon following me again, or I want to go back and play this game because I want to do horde encounters again. Yeah, take the purity to the grave. Hey, TJ, how's it going? Shiny G-Max Kingler. Nope. Wait, do I? I definitely have a Shiny Kingler, but I don't think it was a G-Max one. Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, hidden abilities were so annoying in Gen 5. When it was like you had to find a hidden grotto, and I was like, I don't even know how this works. And I think it was like you could only get the hidden ability if it was like a female that you would breed with. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was like you could only pass the hidden ability if it was a female. And then everybody like wanted a speed boost Blaziken at that point. And they gave it out in an event, but they gave it out as like a male. So everybody who got like the actual event speed boost Torchic or Blaziken or whatever. Oh yeah, wait, was that called the Dream World? The one where you had to go on like the website, you would like transfer your Pokemon to the Dream World, then you go on the website. I mean, I'm assuming that website doesn't run anymore. I think they only added the I think they only added the ability for it to pass from a male in Gen 6. Because I remember that was like the big thing. Like, oh no, they gave out an event Torchic at the beginning of X and Y, right? Like a speed boost Torchic, and then you could breed it. Oh, that site's not running anymore. Yeah, I remember you could, I think maybe it started in X and Y when you could pass down the hidden ability. Like, as soon as I got it, I started breeding it. And I was like, I'm going to get this hidden ability speed boost Torchic. I want to like spread it to other Torchics. Oh, you could breed men. Wait, so you could get the hidden ability with males? Because I'm pretty sure I did in X and Y. I think that's when they gave out a speed boost Blaziken. Oh, okay, with hidden ability. Yeah, because I think my shiny had speed boost. I literally started breeding Torchic, and I think within 10 eggs I got a shiny Torchic with speed boost. And I was like, oh my god, this is my new favorite thing ever. And then I evolved it to Blaziken like super fast. and this was like within like 3 days, I think, because the game came out on like a Friday, and I think I went out of town. I went out of town that weekend, and by that weekend I had already, or was it the next weekend? I either went out of town that weekend or the weekend after it. And by that point I already had a shiny Torchic and a shiny Ghastly. And I had already evolved them. And I remember getting shiny Mega Blaziken, and I was like, I gotta post this picture because this might be like one of the first shiny Mega Blazikens like ever. I don't know if anybody else like would have already shiny hunted Torchic and evolved it to Blaziken and Mega evolved at this point. And yeah, my friends and I were doing like free-for-all battles where you'd go in with like 4 people, and then you just like try and kill everybody else in the battle. And I brought my Gengar that I had just evolved that was shiny, and I was like, I'm gonna Mega evolve this, see what shiny Mega Gengar looks like. And I remember like, because Gengar doesn't look very different from its shiny Gengar doesn't look very different from regular Gengar, and I remember Mega evolving it and it turned white, and I was just like, what the heck is that? I was like, I don't like this. And then my friends were all like, that's so cool. And then I was like, okay, maybe I do like this. It does. Okay, never mind. It does look kind of cool. I don't know if that would get banned. But I remember, yeah, it was like a big deal that in Gen 6. I'm pretty sure in Gen 5 you couldn't do it. I also think that you couldn't pass the ball that they were in. I was actually just looking at my YouTube settings like today, and I don't remember if I saw the setting that banned links. I think Gen 5 you could only pass the ball that they were in if it was a female, because I remember looking at my bank recently and I had a box that was just called luxury females. And I looked through it and it was just like Pokemon that I really liked, and they were all females and they were all in luxury balls. So I guess I was like, okay, if I ever wanted to breed like this specific species in a luxury ball, I have the female in this box to do it. But now you can pass it with whatever gender. I just think that if I think it's if, I might be wrong, but I think if you have one ball on a male and the other ball on the female, it'll always take the ball from the female. I think the only way to switch the ball that it's in is you have to breed a male with a Ditto until you hatch a female, and then you use that female to transfer the ball. But males can transfer the ball with Ditto. But it might be, no, I think that's true. I'm pretty sure I tried to give like a luxury ball that like the male was in a luxury ball and the female was in like a Pokeball, and everything I hatched was all Pokeballs. Yeah, Speed Boost Blaziken is so cool. Well, it got Speed Boost anyway when it Mega Evolved, so I guess it didn't really matter. But now the fact that Speed can like adjust in the middle of the turn in this game is so cool. What is it like? You can like, I guess if you have a Pokemon, like if you were going to go slower originally, but then there's like a Pokemon with Prankster that sets up like rain or the sun or sandstorm or tailwind or something, like, so it Prankster, so it goes with priority, and then it doubles your speed like dynamically. So if you were slower before, if like the Prankster thing makes you faster, like Chlorophyll or Sand Rush or what is it, Swift Swim, it would like make you faster like instantly, so it wouldn't take a whole turn to activate. I think that's like some super cool strats. That's crazy when you think about it. It's like you could have like a Venusaur that's slower than your 2 opposing Pokemon, but then like you switch your other Pokemon for a Torkoal, and the Torkoal sets the sun as soon as it comes in, and then your Venusaur that was going to go after your 2 opponents, all of a sudden it's going first. Oh yeah, because then it would take like your speed. Because in Gen 6 it would set the turn order like instantly. So if you were megaing to a Pokemon that was faster, you were kind of screwed. But if you were megaing, I think it was like Garchomp was the only Pokemon that was like advantageous for, because Garchomp got slower. So it's like, yeah, I'm Mega Evolve and I go first on this turn, but next turn I'm gonna go after because I'm so slow. What's the one? Is it Slush Rush? I think it's called Slush Rush for Hail. Damn. Yeah, that's so cool. I would always try and make like my weather setters like as slow as possible, because I'm like, this is gonna pay off. I'm gonna be like switched in with somebody that's around like the similar speed as me, and they're gonna set the weather first, and then I'm gonna be super slow and I'm gonna change the weather after them if our Pokemon come in at the same time. Ooh, a little insane slash. But he's not in this game, right? I guess that's why. Yeah, Torkoal's so slow. I think when I finally start like building an actual team, well, maybe I shouldn't say this. I think my first team that I want to actually make is gonna be like a mix between like a Sun and Trick Room team. Because I always thought like those teams were cool, where it's like you have your 6 and like kind of like 4 of them are like good for this strat and 4 of them are good for this strat. So you have like the 2 Pokemon that are kind of core to like each strat, and you like mix and match. Like you look at your opponent's team, you're like, okay, I think this one will work better against this team, or this one will work better against this team. But then again, I haven't battled that much at all in this gen, so I don't know if that's actually a good idea. Drop a Draco. Yeah, Torkoal looks really cool in like Eruption, just destroying things. That's why I really wanted to. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I might shiny hunt Torkoal at some point, just because I like the shiny. But I'm trying to debate whether I should use a Destiny Knot, because I know if I have 2 parents that have a 0 speed, because I definitely want to get it with 0 speed, because if you have shitty IVs, you can always correct those. Like if you have shitty IVs that you want to be perfect, you can always correct those later with bottle caps, but you can't take an IV that's already like high and make it 0. So I was like, I definitely need to get 0 speed IV, but do I want to breed it with a Destiny Knot? And if it has 2 parents that have 0 speed, it's pretty much like a 5 out of 6 chance that it'll inherit the 0 speed. But if I get that 1 out of 6 where it doesn't inherit that 0 speed, oh, then I guess the speed would just be random, so it might actually still be shitty. Or I would just give one of the parents, I guess, Power Anklet, like the one for speed, and then I would guarantee that it would give the shitty speed stat, but then all the other stats would be like random. So its other stats would be shitty, but at least the speed would be 0. I might do that. Yeah, probably not be stingy with the bottle caps. What did I say? Oh, you said Bracer. I was like, do you correct me, Anklet, because I said the wrong thing. Yeah. So if I breed with a Destiny Knot, I'll probably get good IVs, but it's like a 1 in 6 chance that it won't inherit the 0 speed. Whereas with the Power Anklet, it will always inherit the 0 speed. I will just have to IV. I would just have to bottle cap the other stats. So I will probably do that. That's safer. How many bottle caps do I have? Oh damn! The full hour-long mix just ended. Where the bottle caps at? I started spending some of this stuff because I was like, I don't want to get to the point where I have so much XP candy and Dynamax candy that like I max out and I can't get any more. So I was like, I gotta start spending that. What am I looking for? It's in here, right? 24 and 2. That's pretty good. Bottle cap's like 25 DP, I think. So I try to prioritize like whatever has the right nature. I try and keep that because you can always bottle cap stats that are shitty, whereas getting the change of the nature costs like as much as 2 bottle caps. Alright, BRB, I need more water. Did I hatch eggs and not put them back? Wait, I should have left when there were actually eggs hatching. Yeah, if I make like a Trick Room / Sun team, then it'll probably be like the first time I ever played a game and I didn't make a Sandstorm team right away. Because I think in like a bunch of my previous games, like as soon as I beat the game, I start like breeding good IV Pokemon and shiny hunting at the end of the game, I always go for a sand team right away. Even though fire is my actual favorite type. Alright. Time to rewind and see if I missed a shiny. Because I think I hatched 3 eggs. I think I hatched 3 while I was gone. Deny Politoad's passport. I guess, is it just like Pelipper now? Is there anything else at Rain Setter? I mean, I guess like max moves make it easier. Any secret shinies? No. Damn. So far ahead. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, that's not really fair to water. To rain, because sand no, Hippowdon's not in this. Tyranitar and Gigalith, and Sun has Ninetales. Ninetales is in this. But did they change? I feel like they changed Ninetales. I might be imagining that. Ninetales. Oh no, it's still Drought, the hidden ability. Oh, Hippowdon is in this game? Oh. Wait, so then Sand has 3? 8, it's shiny. No secret shinies. Or I guess Ice has... What does Ice have? Ice has like Vanillix? Who else has Ice? Abomasnow? Abomasnow. Oh, and a little Ninetales. Dang. No song. Yeah, I wonder, how did they not see that coming? Because, like, what else could there have been? Is Politoed the only other one? Like, besides Kyogre? Huh. It's weird how water doesn't have that many. I find, like, I used to watch, like, Pokemon battles, like, as, like, background noise, kind of, because I usually just like to watch, like, videos or, like, TV shows as background noise when I'm, like, doing other stuff. And then I was, like, realizing, wait a minute, I can't watch battle videos as background, because there's, like, way too much stuff to pay attention to. I'll be like working, I'll have like this video playing in the background where it's like somebody battling and like double battles, and I'll like hear them talk and be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I heard, yeah, that guy crit, okay, that guy missed his attack, oh, that guy used taunt, and just like casually like listen to like a little bit, and then he's like, all right, so I think I made some good plays in that game, and I like actually like came around to win after like starting behind it, and then I'm just like, wait, what even happened? I'm just like restart the whole video like 10 minutes just because I'm just like, I wasn't paying attention at all. I don't know what happened in that battle, and I didn't learn anything. Yeah, I don't think I have like certain categories where it's like videos that I can watch while I'm doing something else, and videos that I have to pay attention to when I watch. And now like Pokemon battles are kind of in the category of I have to pay attention to this when I watch, because I need to make sure I'm actually like learning what they're doing. Yeah, I do that too often where I'll be like watching TV and I'll be like thinking that I'm actually like catching what is happening while I'm watching, and then if I like walk away for a little bit and I come back like an hour or two later to the next episode, I'm just like, I don't remember anything that just happened in the last episode. Hey, Pokemon Master, how's it going? Nice. Congrats on the shiny Copperaja. Shiny Copperaja actually has stats that I did not expect. I don't really know what I was expecting, but when I actually looked up the stats, because I was EV training one, I was like, huh. I did not know that it had such high attack stat. And such low speed. I mean, I guess I figured it's an elephant, but... yeah, it's hard to notice when it's G-maxed. It's a little bit more obvious in its regular form, but it's still kind of hard to tell. Threw beat under the bus. Yeah, that Copperaja just tearing down the whole monument. No. I just realized I kind of look like Bede with this biking outfit on. They have like some good songs though for Rose and Olena's. Wait, is it Olena or Olena? Yeah, their teams are interesting. Like how I think Rose is like his entire team is all steel, and then Olena's team is like all. Hers is all like feminine type Pokemon, and then Garbodor. I don't know why she has Garbodor. I guess just because it's like they're trying to feature different G-Maxes whenever they can. Ugly attitude and personality. We're talking about Olena. Or Bede. Yeah, that in the in like the final battle when she gets like the crazy eyes. Cause like for the rest of the game, her eyes are like super sleepy, where she's just like, and then the final battle, she's like, I'm gonna kill you. Follow me to the top of this tower while no one will witness me kill you, you small child. Hey, Kit Kat, how's it going? It is 10:45. Yeah, I got I'm doing school in the morning and working in the afternoon till evening, so I can only stream later now. You know, those good old couple days in quarantine when I wasn't working and I could just stream in the middle of the afternoon. But it's not so bad. I get to save a little bit on travel time instead of having to go to and from work. if I were to actually stream, I don't think I would be able to stream at all if I actually like. I was gonna say strum, like the past tense. If I actually strum according to my old schedule. No, with my old schedule, I was basically like, by the time I would have gotten home from work, like actually walking home or taking the bus, depending on how I felt. But I haven't taken the bus in a while because it's not safe. But when I was actually like going to work, by that time it would take me to like walk home and then like do dinner and everything. If I wasn't already tired from like doing all that, then I would have only be able to like start streaming at 10. So at least now that I'm working from home, I can start around like 8:30, so it's not so bad. Definitely not as nice as streaming in the afternoon though. I think I need to pick up a little less eggs just because, let me check. So we have those, we have 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Yeah, I need to pick up less eggs. This is the opposite of the problem I had last time where I didn't pick up eggs enough. And I make a significant dent in these eggs so I have more room for my, what's the word? Living decks. Nope, I will not pick up that egg. The wild area looks like a kid's playground from up here. What is that mountain in the back? Do we ever actually go there? Or we just go around it, I think. Wait. Is that ridge even connected? Oh yeah, it's connected down there to the bottom part. That's like the part of the wild area that annoys me the most. When you're like up on the ridge on the left side there. Over there. Like where I'm pointing. And then you try and get down to the other side, and then it's like, it's blocked. Because you didn't realize you were heading like right at a cliff. Like, damn it, I have to go all the way around to get down. That rock sticking out of that pond looks so weird. Why are all the rocks the same shape anyway? I mean, not all the rocks, but there's all like those rocks. They're like the same like cylinder type. They're all over the wild area. Damn, this post-like music is putting me to sleep. Gym leader. Don't know what to do. Get shinies. Or watch Tiger King. Because that's what everybody else is doing. Yeah, I don't know why like Tiger King became so fast, like so popular. The tree's crooked. Which tree is it? Is it one of the trees down there in the wild area? Which one? Which tree is crooked? Oh. Parroting everybody who's upset about the national decks. Who knows? Maybe we will have it by the time the second expansion comes out. But probably not, because that would be kind of crazy. Which tree is it? Yeah, I think they're gonna add. I wonder. Oh yeah, they showed like a bunch of different Pokemon that they're gonna add in the trailer. Let me see if I can figure out how to allow links. Why would they not have the setting for links right there? Settings. Hey Alex, how's it going? Does everyone shiny hunting 120 hours? Holy crap. I mean, I just like eggs just because I'm kind of meticulous. And I like controlling everything about a Pokemon. I like to know exactly what its IVs are going to be and its nature and its moves and whatnot. And the ability, hopefully, if I end up getting the hidden ability, but it's not the worst thing in the world if I don't get the hidden ability. I will probably do like a random encounter hunt at some point. I don't know where is it? Privacy? No, YouTube. Where is the setting to allow link? Shoot! Just slammed my phone down on my keyboard. Allow links in YouTube. Manage live chat. None of these have the answer I want. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys just heard my dog barking. Ay, ay, ay. Why isn't this easier to find? Why is it not in live stream settings? Oh, wait. No, community settings. Oh, okay, wait. New comments with hashtags. Oh, no, wait. Block links. That's okay, so it's currently... The thing that says block links is currently unchecked. So I think that means you can put a link. I would assume that... Wait, how many hours is... How many hours is 1,000 random encounters? Because with eggs... How, like, one batch of Dreepies is like 5 minutes, right? So does that mean I can hatch like 60 Dreepies in an hour? Wait, no way. Oh, 60 Dreepies in. Wait, no. If I go fast, I can hatch 60 Dreepies in an hour. So that means I've done 15, 16 hours with Dreepy. Okay, so that's not that bad in comparison then, I guess. That just quote, yeah. They like timestamp, but then they write like in quotes like what the person said at this time. It's like, oh yeah, I watched the video too, okay. The comment section on YouTube is always a fun place to visit from time to time. Wait, we're not supposed to be picking up eggs. Did I pick up an egg? Is there a crooked tree over here? I wonder if they would ever, whatever gives him something to talk about on stream. I can think of things to talk about. Show me the crooked tree. The green leaf trees in that corner. Alright, we gotta go back. No, I picked up an egg. Wait, there's a lot of trees that have green leaves. Damn, I've done 200 eggs in this stream. A true fan. Okay, I still have control over the lights. Damn it, they're all white. Ugh. Hey, Starstroke, how's it going? Someone underrating the shiny charm guy? You mean the person in the game that gives you the shiny charm? Get you a fan that helps with the live stream content. Thanks. Alright, say more topics. Say more things. Hey, Umbrella, how's it going? I'm doing good, how are you? Just a little tired though. I should have brought more G Fuel. I might need to reorder more. I was thinking once I hit the last tub, I should probably reorder because it'll take like a month to arrive. But now, who knows how long it'll take? It'll probably never come. Global outbreak be slowing things down, you know what I mean? He's so bored. Whose dog? Who mentioned a dog? Or my dog? Did he bark and I didn't even notice? Yeah, the late night streams be quiet sometimes. Oh, he was barking? Let me go grab him. Ah, damn it, I'm not supposed to pick up eggs. Okay. Let's hatch I have like dog hair like on my sleeve. That's not even my dog. Thirsty for Rayhan or Leon. I got to, people wrote articles on this. Where is this tree? Where is this green leaf tree? That one? There's a lot of green leaf trees over there. Imagine if I got into a battle. Alright. Oh, you're in Australia? That's cool. Australia's cool. Sent a link. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. I think I have to... No. Where is it? Do I have to approve it? Where is it? Did you send it in the chat? I don't see it. Hold on. I'm going to get dog. I will go retrieve doggo as soon as the egg starts hatching. Oh, you sent it in the chat? Dang it. I don't see it. Hello, dog. He's here. I swear he's here. I'm not just holding my chest. Can you tell the dog is here? Can you tell the dog is here? He's in camouflage. Little guy. Okay, don't. Oh, he's a little self-conscious. My girl. Oh wait, the microphone's over here. My girlfriend thought that he had too much hair over his eyes, so she was cutting the hair over his eyes, and she cut off a little too much. I'm feeling myself. No, not on YouTube. So he's missing a little bit of hair over his eye right here. You guys can kind of see. You can kind of see the white patch. Also, she cut too much of like his facial hair, so he kind of has like a really narrow face. You want to say it to YouTube? Only on OnlyFans? Not on YouTube. That's for the other sites. That's for the paying people. You gotta pay for that content. Oh, he's so tired. He literally like fell asleep. He is 1 year and 1.5 months. Yeah. 1 year, 1 month, and 13 days. He's all hyper earlier, so now he's like super tired. Should probably not let him Should probably not let him nap too much right now, cause then once we go to bed, he's gonna be like, "I'm awake now." Yeah, when he was younger, like I guess I don't know if he's considered a puppy yet. Why am I always over? Hold on, why is my camera all the way over there? I'm like super off center. Also, there's no more song playing. Okay, don't ignore this. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the webcam. I swear. It's fine. Try and keep them up so you can play games later in peace. Aw, how old's your puppy? Being indoors is driving. Yeah. Being inside for a while is kind of getting boring, but I'm assuming the dogs like it because they're like, wow, my owner is always home. They always want to play. Whoa, what just happened to the layout? What am I doing here? I'm fixing this. This is the filter. Yeah. Oh, no, I wasn't supposed to move it. Shoot. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. I am currently messing things up. I will catch up to the messages in a second. Wait, now it looks... What did I do? This is driving me crazy. How come you guys can't see that? Oh, it's because it's over there. Interesting. I see. Hold on. I'm almost done. Shoot. Alright, I still messed it up. Don't mind me. No. Too much crop. I don't know if that changes anything. 5's 70. Damn it. I saw the movement stopped. I was like, did we hatch? No, I just hit somebody. Alright, now if I press this button. Aha. What changed? Okay. Alright, cool. Hey, what are you barking at? You just headbutt the microphone. Oh no. Boy. Don't bark. It will be very loud on the microphone. He likes to stand on my desk so he can look out the window. This is his tail. He's currently standing on my desk looking out the window. Oh no, he likes my plushy Growlithe. Look at this. This is a little Growlithe cube. And he likes to walk on... No! No! He likes to walk onto my desk and steal it from my desk. No. No. You can't. You're gonna destroy it. Oh no. If my stream suddenly disconnects, it's because my dog stepped on the wrong thing on my keyboard. Don't step on the keyboard. Don't. No, that's Growlithe. No. Beast. Stop it. Stop. Hey, another 6 IV. Hey, little guy. Yeah, it takes a special kind of crazy. No, don't talk to her. Don't need more eggs. Yeah, I always gotta do something else at the same time. I find that sometimes when I have to like focus on organizing my collection, like if I need to know, okay, I need to make the living decks, need to get everything right in the correct position and look up their hidden abilities and know, make sure I keep the right one and blah blah blah. I have to like pay attention and not watch anything. And then sometimes I get started on a shiny hunt and I'll like just start getting like a couple hatches into it and I'm just like, wait, what's happening? I'm not watching any videos. I'm getting bored out of my mind. What am I doing? Oh, collie plus husky. That's cute. Oh, everything just disappeared. My screen's just went blank. It's like streaming in hard mode. Just a dog walking around my desk moving stuff. Oh no, he's stepping on the keyboard. Oh my god. Don't disconnect the webcam. Yeah, good job. Walk around the buttons. Don't step on them. Don't knock over the water bottle. Hardcore streaming. Yeah, I wanted to get like a bed. I wanted to bring like one of his beds in here so we could lie down and chill in here while I'm streaming, and then I get like another camera pointed at his bed for a beast cam. But for some reason, it used to work when I had two webcams plugged into the computer. I could have both of them on at the same time, but now it doesn't work for some reason. Nah, he's okay with his pillow or with his bed. No. Does your dog rip up the bed? What are you doing? He's now curious about the light. Yeah, we just got him like some stairs because he's pretty small, and I guess our bed is like 2 feet off the ground. I think I measured it; it was 2 feet. And so yeah, he can't get on it. Actually, he can get on it. He's had like a couple times where he'll get like really excited and he'll jump like from the floor onto the bed, but it's very like it's very like inconsistent. He doesn't do it very often. Oh, you want to jump on my lap? Come on. So just so that he can actually get on it like regularly now, we got him these little doggy stairs that go up to the bed. Okay, just sit on my lap so you can lick your crotch. So now he has stairs, but he has to do the, he can't do this, he can't walk up the stairs. He has to run up the stairs. He won't do the stairs unless he runs up them as fast as possible. So he has to like align himself so he's like perfectly straight, and then he just like sprints as fast as he can up the stairs. What are you looking at? Hello. Okay, now he's getting sleepy. Yeah, when he was younger, like a couple months, maybe like 5 or 6 months old, he would like have like massive. Oh damn, shiny Hatena. Nice. Was that your break from that was your break from Wooloo's? I don't know what Hatena looks like, but I'm assuming it's kind of reddish, like Hatterene. I need to get shiny sound effects. What's the Oh, you just heard the sparkles. I don't have an applause sound effect. I need more sound effects. Oh, I should get that shiny sound effect. Ooh, hidden ability is magic bounce, right? Healer. Is it healer and anticipation, and then magic bounce is the hidden one? Magic bounce is such a cool ability. Oh, nice. You got the Poplio. Ooh, love ball. Damn, shiny Vulpix is pretty cool. Oh, well, a Alolan Vulpix. I think I prefer the original shiny regular Ninetales over shiny Alolan Ninetales. I'm not 100% sure what shiny Alolan Ninetales looks like now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, bye Alex. Thanks for stopping by the stream. He would also say bye, but he passed out. Thanks for watching. Have a good night or day in Australia. What was that sound? Oh shoot, it's past 11. I gotta check. I gotta check my GIFs in Pokemon Go. What's potential shiny? Apom and Eevee, not Voltorb. Voltorb isn't shiny yet. Yes. Why? You looking for him? Do you want to take him? No, you can take him. You take him. Yeah. But he's bored. He's got nothing to do in here except eat my Growlithe. No. Do you want to bring his bed in? That's my Growlithe. You cannot take. No. I mean, I'm kind of baiting him, just holding it there like that. No. Stop. Oh, you moved the chat. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. You stay right there. We'll keep an eye on you. Gonna be like a shoulder dog. Yes. Oh. This is kind of perfect. You can actually see him because he's on the wall that's a slightly different color. Beast. Hey, Beast. You good up there? Yeah, he's good. This is how I bet people with cats stream. Or this is how they should stream. How's it going? Okay, maybe he can't sleep like this. It's okay, I don't have any alcohol to make him drink. Yeah, if I flipped him over the back of my chair, that would not end well. If I flipped him over the back, there's like a box right there. Play basketball, see if I can throw him over backwards and make him land in the box. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I can't tell if he's like just trying to not slip down. Yeah. I mean, she said that there was like a mattress behind her or something. That's kind of weird. Doesn't she stream in like the middle of like a room? Be kind of weird if there was a mattress behind her or something. Or like a, I don't know. Or maybe it was like a pile of blankets or something, she said. Oh, it was a lie? Damn. Yeah, because it was like on green screen too, I think. So you can't really tell what's back there. Wait, unless the green screen's right behind her, then there probably isn't a mattress behind her if there's a green screen behind her. Nothing behind the chair. Okay, he's not really relaxing. He started just like staring out. What's you looking? What's in the box? Oh crap! I forgot I left a hoodie there. All right, I'm gonna bring you outside so you can go play with the rest of your toys. Just let me get to the next batch. Looking for the blue head. Alright, we're going. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Come here. Oh man, this is like full alinity position right here. No, I'm just kidding. That's not shiny. Ow. I think I'm gonna double check how many eggs we're at, because I think, are we actually at 1,000? Okie doke. Oh, another 6 IV. Oh wait, I'm supposed to check. Oh my god. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 4 rows. So that means 210, 230. Oh damn, that was 230. That means we're at 1,000. Oh man, it went off the thing. That's too many. Where is it? Whoops. Wrong button. Oh wait, I need to stop picking up her eggs. I'm trying to make a dent in this collection. Damn, officially over 1,000. That's ay. That is discouraging. But the only way to get it is to keep going. All right. Gone so far, I'm out of the boxes that I marked for the living decks. Well. Hey. Okay, so I'm not picking up them anymore. Nope, I'm staying away from you, lady. Damn, there's so many people like in my friends list that their most recent Pokemon that they caught is a Ditto. I feel like there should have been something more with them making Ditto so common for this April Fool's, man. There should have been something more like shiny Ditto, but maybe that's a little bit too much. Or maybe they just don't know how to make Ditto shiny. They're like, I don't know how to determine like if a Pokemon will randomly become a Ditto, but then also if it'll randomly be a shiny. That would, if shiny Dittos in Pokemon Go, everybody would run out of Pokeballs so fast. Cause there's like so much stuff around me that I'm just like shiny checking it and I'm not even catching it anymore. Cause I'm just like, if I catch everything, I want to run out of Pokeballs. But if there was shiny Ditto, then I would have to catch everything, and then I would definitely run out. I just need them to like quadruple the range on spinning Pokestops, and then I could spin one at least. That'd be so OP though. Like, if they could like quadruple the range that you could spin Pokestops, then at least I'd be able to spin like one Pokestop regularly. But then I could only imagine like people who live in like high dense Pokestops areas, if they quadruple the range, imagine somebody just spinning like 30 Pokestops around them. Wait, why did I go to the why did I open that up when I'm in the middle of hatching? Damn it. Ooh, somebody has a shiny Clefable. That looks so cool. The green tips on its ears. Damn, this batch is still going. Damn, it feels like a waste to open a gift that's like, oh, there we go. Capped on gifts. Feels like such a waste to open a gift from something that's long distance without getting an egg from it. But I need items. Oh my god, it's another 6 heavy. I'm gonna have so many 6 heavy Dreepies. I'm gonna have to start giving them away on like Wonder Trade or GTS or something. People are just gonna get like a 6 heavy Dreepy. Excuse me. People are gonna be getting like 6 heavy Dreepies with a hidden ability and assume that it's hacked. But I just have too many. I swear they're all legit. Hop song. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, it's almost midnight. I wonder if I have time to do another box. Is this the end of this box, or did I start a new box? I don't remember. Oh my god, after pre-walking them, it feels like they take so long now. If only it was possible to have like 2 Pokemon in your party that were... If you could have 2 Pokemon in your party that were... what's it called? Like Flame Body or Steam Engine or Magmar. And it would make it go twice as fast. I wonder if that would be more efficient. If you had to take up another space in your party, yeah, that would. If you could only hatch 4 eggs at a time, but you hatch them twice as fast, yeah, that you would hatch eggs overall faster. Or if you took up 3 spots in your party and you hatched them 4 times as fast. If they actually stacked, I wonder if you just had 5 in your party and you would hatch them like 16 times faster than normal. Imagine just hatching like 1 Pokemon at a time, but it hatches super fast. I mean, I don't think they ever would, but if they ever made it stack, I think they would probably make it like, whoa, I need to fix this. If they ever made it stack, they would probably make it like, it would stack, holy crap, I need to get a wrench in here. Like, it would have to be different abilities, so like one would have to have flame body and one would have to have magma armor. And then I guess another one would have steam engine. But yeah, they're probably allowed to do with that. I did start a new box. Alright, I guess I can finish this box. And then, yeah, there's only 2 more boxes of eggs after that. 2 more boxes of random eggs is manageable. For, so I can use the rest of the space for my living decks. Actually, yeah, if I plan to start the shiny lock this weekend, I should definitely start moving Pokemon from the old games. That's probably going to be the most complicated part. I almost need like a spreadsheet just to organize all the shinies that I can bring. Makes me sad to look at all these Pokemon in Pokemon Go and know that I can't actually catch them. Because there's no more Pokeballs. Holy crap, all these days that I wasn't opening every single one of my gifts. So many wasted balls. Damn it. If this was supposed to be the easiest place to hatch eggs, they shouldn't have put people on this bridge. Hey Chasm, welcome back. You did not miss the Shiny Dreepy, because it is not here yet. Yeah, get off the bridge and go home. I mean, they are standing pretty far apart. So at least there's that. Alright, this is shiny, guys. This, dang it. If I just call that out every batch, eventually I'm gonna be right. One of these days. Batting average .023. A clever feather. For some reason I always assume that they have like shitty HP IVs whenever I check. Whenever I look at my party and I see that their HP is 11, I'm just like, whoa, why did I get so many bad IVs on all those guys? Pokemon, not enough balls. I will gladly send some Pokeballs over from Shield into Pokemon Go if that were possible. Alright, I'm gonna quickly do Lotto ID just because I think I didn't do it. Oh, you made a guide for IV breeding? Ooh, 2 digits, wow. Oh, yeah. They're not, IVs aren't that important. In just like a regular playthrough. It only really matters in competitive. Or if you just want to be like a level 100 with the strongest Pokemon possible. But I guess you can bottle cap at that point. But it's much easier just to breathe the IVs. Rather than spinning bottle caps on them. Not worth the BP. I saw like when you, if you do Battle Tower, I know you get random items, but do you, like, I think if it's like once you battle from like 1 to like the first battle to like the 40th battle, I think, or something, or the 50th battle, they give you like free items or something, or like a random amount of BP as like an extra gift. Do they still do that like after a certain amount of battles in the Battle Tower? Oh yeah, what do they give in the battle, like for online battles? I know there was I know there was an end of a season recently, but I don't actually know what that means. Like, was the season, was it like the month of March was a season and it ended at the 31st of March? Yeah, the gold bottle cap. What? So it's at the end of each month. So that's like separate from like the like the international challenge. That's like a different tournament. That's not the same as like just a tournament for the whole month of April. I think it's not really like tournament. I guess it's just like a ladder. To get to Master Ball, what does that mean? What does Master Ball mean? Is it like top like 10,000 in the world or something? I guess it probably shows like the date for like the end of the season if you go online. Yeah, I guess if you have like a win streak, it's kind of like them being like, okay, maybe this guy doesn't belong in this rank if he's winning so much, so maybe we should put him higher up really quick. Once you hit Ultra, can you drop back down? That would kind of suck. Gotta do my special trade before midnight. Trade. Yes. 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 Huh, that's cool. So what was your highest rank? Let me check. What happens if I go to VS? So when you do like the... I don't get what this means. Number of players compared. Is that comparing to people who are currently like nearby me? Oh, I'm gonna win this for sure. 90 to 10. Oh, you got Master Ball? Nice. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. I guess that's kind of their replacement for like the stats that would show up in the middle of the battle, but I kind of miss those. Damn, I just opened my other account and I was fully expecting that to be a shiny Sudowoodo. Alright. Download rules. Do I have to download rules first? Ranked battles. Oh, no, wait. I can't get out of here if I do this, right? Beginner tier. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's what you meant. It shows the season there. So we're in season 5. Nice. Oh, yeah, if you see somebody who has, like... Well, I would see that all the time. Oh, there's no update. I would see that when I'd watch like people battling like in tournaments, and you would just see like it would show their stats and it'd be like this person hatched like 3 eggs, and then it'd be like number of times evaluated Pokemon by judge like 2 times. And you're like, wait a minute, how'd you make this battle team when you only like hatched 3 eggs and you checked the judge twice? But I think it's just like they make like a full fresh account and they just like trade the Pokemon they bred from like another game into that account. At least that's what makes sense to me. I don't know how the hell you would do that in any other way. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like I saw that a lot, where you just see like people that would have crazy low stats, but they would have like competitive Pokemon. It's so weird how it's like I love watching like battle videos and like the commentary about them like so much, but I just like once I'm actually like, okay, well now what do I do? How do I make the team? I'm just like, oh, I have no idea what to do. I just watch like 10 different teams and like people battling with them and commentating them, and then when I'm actually making it, I'm like, oh, I don't know what's the right thing to do. Days didn't hatch, right? Yeah. Even in like Pokemon Go, my team building is horrible. I remember like my first was that my first tournament or my second tournament? It was like my second tournament, I think. I went to in Pokemon Go. I was like, okay, where do I want to start with building a team? Let's start with a Pokemon that I like, and then what protects that Pokemon. So okay, so I'll get this Pokemon to protect his weaknesses, and then what protects that Pokemon's weaknesses. Okay, I'll get this, and then I'll get this, and I just like built up my team like just trying to protect the weaknesses of like the thing that I just added to the team, and then I had like, okay, these are my 6 Pokemon. And then when I like did the tournament and afterwards, people who were like super experienced in PvP were like, okay, let me see your team, let me help you. They're like, okay, why did you pick this? I was like, I don't know, because it covered this thing. He's like, why'd you pick this? He's like, why'd you pick this? Why'd you pick this? They're like, why do you have a Kingdra on your team? Why not just use Altaria? It's like, but I don't want to be, I don't want to have the same team as every single person. Oh yeah, Sableye's cool. Yeah, I have to. I should have done more battles. I like battling Great League. I don't really like Ultra League that much. I don't think I've actually done any Ultra League. When there was like, well, I mean, there still are free battles, but when I was in Great League, I should have battled more. What is my rank? My current rank is 2. So if I wanted to get higher for this season, I would have to play Ultra or Master. But I guess, wait, I think, are all 3 tiers coming back in the last week of this season? I think they are. I might be wrong. But I think I'm right. Damn. Yeah, I didn't do any of the battling in Chicago. I probably should have. That would have been fun. Did I? Yeah, I did watch the Pokemon Go World Invitationals last year. Like the one where they had 8 people and they were in like they were like on stage and they had like the fossils next to them and they were playing on iPads. And it was like Trainer Tips and Cybertron commentating the event. And Junichi Masuda used the Psyduck. That was funny. I think he had a Psyduck that had 2 moves. That was fully maxed, and then he had like another Pokemon that was an actual PvP Pokemon, and it only had a 1 move. Or 1 charge move. Oh, yeah. You mean like the Psyduck? Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Maybe like the Pokemon Company doesn't care as much about competitive. I mean, I guess, oh, the fact that they even had the event shows that they care somewhat about competitive Pokemon Go. But I remember just like watching that. I think I watched the whole thing, and I was like just constantly paying attention to the chat, and there were so many like chat messages where people were just like, "Isn't it? Why is this even a thing? Isn't it just whoever can tap faster?" It's like, I can't tell if you're trolling or you're dumb. Like, unless you're like a 40-plus-year-old person who doesn't really know how video games work, if you're young and you play video games, you should have the common sense to just assume they wouldn't design an entire competitive system around who can tap faster. Yeah, that's actually a good point. That it's like, well, if the devs aren't taking it seriously, why should other people take it seriously? I mean, I guess the only 2 real contenders were like Kiang and and Poke AK. Hey Connor, how's it going? Shout out to Connor. Yeah, who else was there? Was there any? Were there others that weren't taking it seriously? There was what's that girl's name? It was Strawberry something. And there was one guy that won like a raffle. And there was Masuda, and then there was some other guy who was also, I don't remember. Yeah, there was like too many people that didn't have an extra charge move, and I know they were commenting a lot about how like people were missing their charge moves. Was it? Wait, what was it? Was that right when they added charge moves, had like the different animation? Whereas like before it was just like you had to tap to charge it up. I can't remember if that's right after they added the new animation. But I know that they were also playing on like iPads. I guess they wanted them to play like on the specific device that they had set up for that. So if they were so used to like practicing on like a phone and doing like the charge move on a phone, if they then had to do it on like a big iPad. Oh yeah, Unlisted Leaf was one of them. Oh yeah, so it was like where you had to tap really fast to charge up the move. Yeah, I guess that could have gone. I mean, there was definitely interest though. I mean, there was like, wasn't there like 12,000 people watching or something? And then I think they went like to TCG right after, and then the viewers dropped to like 10% of what it was with Pokemon Go. I feel kind of bad for TCG. I feel like it's like so complex, but it's just like not as interesting to watch as like a video game. No, I need to stop picking up eggs. You know what? I'm just gonna take the Dreepy out. Get out of there, Dreepy. I guess they should probably have like the event that they know that people are gonna want to watch the most. They should probably have that last. But yeah, Pokemon Go PvP has so much potential. There's like there's so many different things that make it so much different from like VGC that I don't know. When I was more focused on Pokemon Go, like before this game came out, I was like, damn, Pokemon Go is so complex. They should have had me there. No, I would have been. I mean, I would have taken the team building more seriously than maybe the others would have, but I probably wouldn't have been very good. I mean, actually, I know some moves in Pokemon Go PvP, but I have a lot of friends who would probably be way better. They would probably take it way more seriously and make it way more competitive. But yeah, there's so many aspects of Pokemon Go PvP that when I think about them, I'm just like, damn, this makes it like so much more complicated than like even like a main series Pokemon Go, not Pokemon Go, Pokemon tournament, like in online VGC battles. But then when I got back into VGC, when I started watching videos when this game came out, I was like, okay, you know what, VGC is actually pretty complicated too. But yeah, the whole like people who know like every single moveset for every Pokemon, and they know exactly how much energy it generates, and they know like the timing of the attack and the animation. They know like, okay, if it did this animation like 5 times, that means it has this move, and then once it does it 8 times, that means it has this move. So if I know that he taps this many times and I should shield, then yeah, I have like some of my friends, they know like, yeah, I need to go to the sites for those sort of things. What's the other thing? What's the other strat? Yeah, I have some friends who they'll know like how much energy like their opponent has charged, and then like if the opponent switches out that Pokemon, they'll like still keep like a mental note and be like, okay, I remember he uses the thing this many times, and then they'll keep tracking like even the Pokemon that switched in, they'll like track that Pokemon's energy and then track the next thing, and they'll be like, okay, if he switches back into this Pokemon, I know it has like 40 energy, so it might be able to fire off a move as soon as it comes in. I'm like, damn, how do you remember all that? And you're doing like your own team at the same. That's why it's like kind of hard, because it has more real time. It has more like you have to make real time decisions versus VGC, where at least you get to think about it a little bit more. Oh damn, that's the end of the box. I said I wanted to end on a box. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna end there because it just passed midnight for me. Damn. Yeah, that's like one thing that it's like if you don't know like this, you don't know your calcs, like at least learn the speed tiers, so you at least know like the turn order of like if this thing and this thing are in the battle, but this thing has a choice scarf, then that makes it so that this thing is going to go before this thing. Oh, yeah, I remember, I think, what is it, like Sceptile? If you use Sceptile with like, or no, not Frenzy Plant. Wait, is it? Yeah, Sceptile with like, what's it, Fury Cutter? And I think Leaf Blade uses charge attack so fast. Yeah, I'm gonna end there. Just so, how much space did we make for the living decks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, 9 boxes. 9 boxes, 270 eggs. So I should be at 1040. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this stream. Thanks for watching, Chasm. And if there's one other person lurking in the chat, damn. I might be streaming this weekend, maybe tomorrow and Saturday. If I'm here on the weekend, I'll stream on Saturday to start the Shield Shiny Lock. And if I'm away, then I'll stream on Sunday instead. Yeah. Damn, it's getting hot in here. Oh, man. Alright. Hopefully the Shiny Dreepy comes soon. If not, I definitely want to start the Shield Shiny Lock on the weekend, so I'll start it this weekend. Because in the next weekend, I'll probably do some battles for that tournament that's in the next weekend. So that means I have to prep a team. Damn, I have so much things to do. So many things to do. To prep a team. To transfer the shinies from the old games to the new game for the Shiny Lock. Alright. A lot of work to do. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you in another stream some other time. Alright, see ya.